Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81, and if this is your first time watching my video, welcome to my channel. This is where you'll find me doing reviews for action figures, custom heads and accessories, as well as some comparison and all sort of fun stuff. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you won't miss out any of my latest videos. Okay, so this video is all about the SH Figuarts Piccolo 2.0, whereby they have released more pictures right now, and I would like to share it with you guys. So let's take a quick look on the official pictures right now. Okay, so from here you can see they actually have Piccolo on the standby mode, whereby he's ready to fight. The next one is of course his signature, the one that he's sitting meditating. And the next one, of course, he have removed his cape or they call it the clock. Yep, so it's looking very good, and this Piccolo does look a bit more buffer compared to the previous 1.0. Yeah, somehow I just feel that he's like a bigger size. Okay, of course the next one is his signature pose when Goku is fighting his brother Raditz. So he's ready to shoot with his arms broken. The next one will be another action pose from him, looking very nice. Lastly is the picture whereby he's doing the striking pose. I like this pose a lot because of his facial expression, which is very nice, very intense kind of look. Okay, right up next we would like to go to some behind the scenes pictures, whereby you can see the two guys. I'm not sure who they are. Maybe it's the designer. You can see they're actually discussing about it. Okay, and the next picture, of course, you can see they actually maybe they are trying to do some reference with the old Piccolo 1.0 right over there. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, then of course with the new one they try to strike a pose like what we have seen in the promo picture just now. Okay, some close up, looking pretty good with this face, very angry face that I actually like a lot. Okay, and then of course they are showing us the new body. Of course, this is the 2.0 body mold, whereby the most obvious part is at the crotch area. The next picture you can see about his cape. So they actually removed the cape or the cloak from Piccolo, and you can see that there's a piece of plastic that actually hold the lower part of the cape. Okay, and you can see from the same pictures on the corner, you can see the entire piece for the upper portions of the cape. Okay, yep, so they actually make it into two different pieces for the cape, which is very different compared to the previous 1.0, which is the one I have here. Okay, this is like a whole piece of cape. I will talk about it later. Okay, so to see which one is the better design. Okay, the next two pictures we'll see on the new design of the cape actually is not very new, because if you notice they actually copy the same ideas for the cape for the Fat Bull, the Majin Buu. It's exactly the same, whereby it's three pieces that you can open up. It's also the same as the Marvel Doctor Strange, if I'm not wrong. It's the same concept. So the next picture you can see his new accessory with the broken arms. Okay, broken left arms, and then you can see they actually tested it on the figure. Okay, yeah, pretty nice, I would say. The next picture is where they show you all the heads that is coming with this new Piccolo. Okay, the last pictures of course is they do some comparisons with the folded arms from the 1.0 and the 2.0. It feels that other than color, even the size, the arms seems to be slightly bigger compared to the old one. So it's not surprised that this Piccolo is a lot buffer compared to the old one. So right up next, we'll talk about all the accessory that it will come with, but I will show it to you at the same time. So let's begin. Okay, so for the next session, we'll look into what will come with the next 2.0 Piccolo. So this is the list that you can see on the screen right now. Okay, so it says that it comes with a main body, of course, and a complete cloak, which is his cape. Okay, not this Piccolo, of course, I'm just using this as an example. Okay, and then it says 3 replacement head parts. Okay, 3 replacement head parts. Okay, from what we can see on the screen here that you can see right now, they actually have 4 heads. So it should comes with one with the bandana or some, whatever you call it. Okay, that's one head. okay, and then there's 3 different expressions, whereby starting from the left, okay, it will have the very calm head, which is very similar to this one, okay, that you can see, okay. Then the next one is the slightly more angrier head, that it actually have veins on it, similar to this one, but the one is I think more intense. And the next one, the third one from the left, is actually the one with the open mouth, okay. So there will be 4 heads, but why do they say 3? Okay, so this is what I noticed. Whatever that is on the figure, remember when you buy the figure, that is, they have already, like for example, this is what it comes out from the box, or inside the box. They don't consider this as the replacement, so of course it will already have a head on it, and they don't count this, okay. So they are counting just 2 replacement head in this case, okay. So which is true, because for that Piccolo is shown 4 heads, but of course when you buy the figure, one of the head will be on the body already, so there will be 3 replacement head. That's what they meant, okay. So there will be total of 4 different heads, okay. So now let's look back at the list. The next one will be, they call it the replacement facial parts, okay. So this one, what does it mean? Okay, from what I see in this case would be this head with the bandana. So you can see the picture right now, it actually have 2 different expressions. So I believe it can be removed, the face, and just replace with another face. So I believe they can actually take out the face and then exchange with the other face. So this is what they call the interchangeable face. So let's take a look at the next item, okay. So the next item is replacement arm assembly parts, which I believe is the folded arms, okay. This is for the folded arms. And then the next one is the replacement wrist, 3 types on the right and 2 types on the left. Again, like I mentioned for the head just now, they don't count the hands or the heads that's already on the figure itself. So they say 3 right hands and 2 left hands, which is again similar to this one. 3 right hands, okay, including this one, which is the extra right hands, and another 2 left hand, okay. So I have also checked all the pictures, the promo pictures that I have shown you guys earlier. Is exactly the same hands part, okay. So the hands is all the same, okay. And the next one on the list is actually the replacement left arms part, which I believe is the broken arms, okay, that's on the left hands, okay. And the last one is the replacement back parts, which I believe is the parts that holds the cloak that we saw in the picture just now, the white color piece that holds the lower part of the cloak. Okay, another thing I would like to talk about is the cape, okay. So we can see just now that the cape, or they call it the cloak, is actually 2 pieces, whereby the 1.0 is a single piece by itself, okay. So they actually broken it into half. So this whole piece is one solid piece, which I am happy they do it, because this is very ugly, because they have to make it a separate piece for this one, so that when you change the arms to the folded arms, okay, you need to change this separate piece into this shorter one, so that the arms can be put, the cross arm can be put right underneath, okay. So this is very ugly, as you can see, okay. So they managed to solve this problem by giving it an entire piece, as well as the folded arm. So maybe they, I don't know how they do it, maybe they managed to put the folded arm right below, so you don't have to have another piece, so they can make it into one solid piece, which looks a lot better, I would say, okay. But then again, they are giving us the 3-piece plastic, which I actually hated a lot, because it looks very ugly. Actually, I know they do it for the posability of the cape, but then again, it just doesn't look right. I mean, they can fix this whole thing by just giving us a fabric once, okay. That fabric will solve everything. They don't have to give us, you know, the extra back parts. They don't have to break it into 2. They don't have to fix this problem. They just make this whole thing into cloth. So yep, that would be better choice, because compared to this one, this doesn't have any articulation. It's actually pretty dead. You can't pose much with this cape, okay, other than standing Okay, of course you can pose him sitting as well. Okay, the sitting one is also another thing I would like to talk about. Okay, yeah, you can pose him, still posing him at the sitting pose, but if you like to have him in some action pose whereby his cape is flowing out, you can't do it with this Piccolo. Okay, you can do it with the new one, but again I don't find that cape nice actually, the cloak. Okay, so as for the folded legs, like I mentioned in my previous video, I actually hope they give us something like this one, whereby it's sculpted for the leg to be crossed. Okay, then we just need to interchange it, something like how we interchange the folded arms. That will be much better as even for us to do it this way. I know we can still do it, but it doesn't really looks good in my opinion. Okay, sculpted one will look much better. Okay, but they still don't give us that. Okay, so that's the disappointing part. Okay, so that's all for the updated toy news for the Piccolo 2.0 and also some of my added views on it. So I would like to know, what do you think about this 2.0, whether is it worth it to buy? If you ask me, I'm actually a little bit disappointed because like I mentioned in my previous video, this Piccolo is at least a decade old. Okay, and I was expecting the 2.0 to be a lot better compared to this one because it's a decade. Okay, 10 years, so they have so much time to improve. I'm not saying the new one looks bad, but actually I was disappointed that they are doing so less. Okay, like I say, the hands are the same. Okay, they're just giving an extra face for this head and also another extra head for the one without this bandana. In the cape, yeah, they did improve, they did fix this problem here, the two piece, but they are actually making a lot worse for the lower part of the cape by giving it 3 pieces. Maybe some of you don't mind, but I really hate that design. It looks very bad. But of course, if you post it in the dynamic poser, it will looks good. But still, I just don't like the the separate parts for the cape. Okay, and then the new body, of course, because they can't be using the old body mold. Yeah, then that's about it. Oh yeah, the extra broken arms, that's the only new things. To summarize it, just an extra facial for this head, extra heads, and extra broken arms. That's about it. Okay, so they didn't even bother to give the beam that I think a lot of you has been hoping for. Yep, this is something that is very simple that they should have given, but no. Okay, and also like I mentioned, folded legs will be something good as well. It's something that is very easily done because they have done the folded arms. I don't see any problem for them to do the folded legs. Okay, although they know that we can still do it with the articulations, but it doesn't look as good as a sculpted folded legs. Yeah, that's what I believe. Oh, another thing that I was thinking, they should at least give us his signature closed eyes with this bandana, because he usually meditates with his eyes closed. Yeah, that would be something extra. Okay, so yeah, I really don't see why they couldn't do it. Of course, all these are just my opinions. I would like to hear from you as well. Okay, you don't have to agree with me. It's just something that is I'm sharing with you about my thoughts. I would like to know what's your thoughts about the new Piccolo 2.0. And of course, I know along the way, because this is just something that been announced, they might be still testing the market to see how's the reactions of the collectors. They could add on things along the way before it got released. I'm not surprised because they have done that before. If I'm not wrong, they just add something on as they goes by that is not shown in the prototype. Yeah, that happens before. So I really hope they could give us more. At least the beam is a big surprise. Yeah, maybe, or maybe even some extra facial expressions, something like that. Okay, so I hope you like these simple updates. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always leave me any comments below if you have any further questions about the Piccolo. Of course, I hope I can answer you. If I don't, you just have to wait for more updates from the Tamashii Nations. And before you leave, of course, I hope you will check out my playlist and also do browse around my channel. I have over 380 videos by now. I hope I can hit 400 soon so that I can give you guys more videos to look for at this moment we are all stuck at home, so you have more things to watch at home. Okay, and I do hope you will find some interesting video of mine that attracts you, that catch your attentions, and I'll see you in those videos. Bye.